Theory of constraint has taught us that focus on what the customer needs. We have a market share of around 60%, 65% in the segment where we operate. And that is why we will always remain the preferred supplier. Automotive is always going to remain our core. Okay, diversification or this what we are talking about is progression. Right now we are going in for diversification in food and beverage segment. Automotive market for us is going to remain the biggest.
In today's VUCA world, when companies are opening and shutting down so fast, have you ever wondered an auto component manufacturing company, Fleetguard Filters Private Limited, has consistently grown over last 3.5 decades? Let's understand from Mr. Niranjan Kirloskar, Managing Director, Fleetguard Filters Private Limited. Welcome, NK. Before we dive into today's topic, first question is, what is the secret behind sustained and profitable growth of FFPL?
See, I have already said in my last episodes, we follow theory of constraint.
Yeah.
And theory of constraint has taught us that focus on what the customer needs. Now, what does the customer need today? He needs a good product. So we have plants and facilities with the newest manufacturing technologies, so we can give them a reliable product. They want future technologies. For that we have R&D in place. They want the material to be developed as well as supplied to them in the quickest possible time, whether it is a product which is already in production or whether it is development. For that we have plants very close to our customers in various places across India. And obviously the delivery times, which is 100%. Because of all this, we have a market share of around 60%, 65% in the segment where we operate. And that is why we will always remain the preferred supplier.
Excellent. So FFPL has been a filtration leader for over 37 years now. Why diversification is becoming more and more important now?
See, it's not now. Diversification, we could have gone into diversification maybe 15 years ago also.
Okay.
So there is no answer for why now.
Okay.
We are a filtration company, and therefore we are not an automotive filtration company. We are a filtration company, and therefore today we thought that now is the time, because at some point of time you are going to reach a stagnation level. You are never going to get 100% market share of a segment that you are operating in, like the commercial vehicles that we operate in. Never. Nobody is going to get 100%. At a particular level, you are going to get stagnated. And therefore, now that time has come that before we get into stagnation, we go in for diversification.
Can you elaborate a little more about when you are saying you are going away from the core business of automotive or the commercial vehicles? So what is the diversification that you are considering beyond the automotive filtration?
No, automotive is always going to remain our core. Okay, diversification or this what we are talking about is progression.
Okay.
It is going to add value to our core.
Okay.
So right now we are going in for diversification in food and beverage segment with the brand or a trademark called as Niran, Niran,
Okay.
which is in Sanskrit it means pure.
Okay.
So we have already started our work in that direction. We've already made our survey, etc., whatever needs to be done. And maybe 5 years down the line, we will be a formidable player in that particular segment of food and beverages.
Okay.
But saying that, automotive will always remain the core, because that is where the real volumes are.
Absolutely. So, in the automotive space, also, I believe you have diversified into the newer technologies which are coming in, and already there is a future readiness around that. So, for the audience or the viewers, can you elaborate little more around that?
See, India is now on BS6, uh, BS7, BS8, BS9. Everything will come up on the ICE engine, diesel ICE engine. But other than diesel ICE engine, there are a lot of other technologies that are being talked about: hydrogen ICE,
Yes.
CNG, LNG, EV, hydrogen fuel cells. So we really don't know what technology will be adopted by what country.
Yeah.
So we are working on the entire basket right now, right? In addition to that, we are also working on, rather not working on, but we have already started selling products like DEF, lubricants through our channel because our customers want it
Oh, okay.
in the aftermarket. I'm talking about. So we are already working on different kinds of products. Now that we have a network, what else can be sold through that network is what we are working on.
Excellent, excellent. So, when you spoke of all this, I'm just curious to know what is the evaluation process that FFPL adopts when you are choosing to diversify into a specific business segment? Because there are so many options to choose from.
See, it is no rocket science. It's a simple thing. What is the market size?
Okay.
Any company would do that. Not only FFL. It is common to any company. What is the market size of it? What are the margins in it? Who are the players? Is it a commodity market?
Or a technology.
Or is there some technology involved over there? What is the manufacturing process going to be required? At the end of the day, how much is it going to add to my bottom line? If I sell one filter, for example, let us say if I'm making a return on profit of, let's say, 20% today. Any segment that will get me below 20% does not make any sense.
Okay.
So it has to be either 20 or plus
Minimum.
minimum.
Okay.
Because if I get into a market which is 10%, obviously my entire profit and loss is going to come down.
Correct. Thank you for your detailed answer. So, how does this diversification help FFPL to de risk the business?
See, this is not de-risking
Okay.
of business.
Okay.
I won't say this is de-risking
Okay.
of business because automotive market for us is going to remain the biggest. Now, there is no way that automotive business is going to suddenly disappear. Automotive today it is diesel, tomorrow it may be hydrogen, fuel cell, whatever.
Yeah. Biodiesel.
Biodiesel, CNG. We already have those products. So this is not I won't call it de-risking, but I would call it how can we grow more in other segments through our filtration capabilities and technologies, because we already have the expertise now of filtration.
Yeah.
How can we use it somewhere else in some other segment?
Okay.
Yeah, so to say, obviously little bit of de-risking will happen, but I'm sure whatever is our automotive revenue today, this segment is not going to get us there.
Okay. Last question. Does diversification bring challenges? How does FFPL handle them?
See, if you not only diversify, but if you get into some new products or new technology or new systems or new processes, you will have to get out of your comfort zone,
Okay.
and it's always a challenge for anybody. But we manage it with our processes. We know our processes are written in such a way to enter a new market. What are we supposed to do? For starting, let us say, a new manufacturing setup, what are we supposed to do? So all this has been taught to us in TOC, that to take care of every situation. So yes, whether there are challenges, obviously there are challenges,
Okay.
but we will make mistakes. That's also fine, but we learn from it and we will go on.
Thank you for the insight on diversification for business sustenance. Stay tuned for more such insights from NK in hashtag no filter NK. Thank you.
Thank you.